Yo, hey man, what's good? It's your boy Vaughn, and we back with another reaction video. But hold up, man, fresh cut Vaughn, fresh cut Vaughn in the building, man. Come on. No, we gotta keep a clean cut. Fresh cut Vaughn in the building, reactor Vaughn in the building. Hey, I don't know if y'all been keeping up with like the Twitch community and like drama and stuff. You know me, I gotta be in it. That's the world I'm trying to be a part of. So you know I gotta stay up to date. Hasan, if y'all don't know who he is, he's a Twitch streamer, of course. Hence the title, Collegate a Twitch Conspiracy. He's real political, left wing. You feel me? Like I done said in one of my previous videos, I don't really like to get into all of that, you know, but his opinion is very valued, you feel me? Yeah, but it's been some stuff going around, like he be having his dog sit in a corner for like hours, and if the dog move, he shocked the dog. Like, bro, the one question when I first heard about this shit, the first question I was like, why would you even do that? What does you really want your camera to like have that type of aura, the dog give it that type of look? Like, dang, this is aesthetically pleasing. You shock your dog to achieve that? That is crazy. I don't know everything about this dude, you feel me? I know he a big streamer, you know what I'm saying, well known, like I said earlier. But other than that, and that he political, other than that, this is the big news that I done heard about him. So with all that yapping aside, with all that being said, let's get straight into the reaction, bro. Hold up. Like I said, Collargate, a Twitch conspiracy.
Whole Hasan shit has genuinely been interesting to watch, and I went from the perspective that low-key people are blowing it out of proportion, but when you take the wool off your eyes and you don't buy into any of the glazers, you understand that Hasan might just be the god of lightning, or at best
The yacht of lightning.
Stream prop. So today I'm gonna cover this whole Hasan shit, show y'all how we got to where we are now, all of the current drama, and even talk about some of his friends who don't have spines and won't call it being a bean. So I'm gonna quit yambling. You already know I'm the hood Socrates. Let's actually start. So this
shout out hood Socrates, man.
Hasan's dog moved out of her bed and yelped.
Of all of America's much more consequential violence, okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just just stop.
See, that's the clip that's been going around that went viral, bruh. Like, okay, look at what's going on, bro. Hold on, this deserves a scan. You gotta. He's streaming on Twitch, correct? You see what I'm saying? He got a very decorated background. Is he using his dog as a prop for his background on Twitch? And so he's shocking his dog to achieve that? Like, that's the first question. Like, ain't no way that's no, bro. Like, niggas don't have morals. That's oh man, I ain't even finna get too deep into it, bro. Let's just keep it going. But that is crazy.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing? You're being such a baby.
And then on top of that, she yelping because she's in pain, and he's like just completely disregarding it. Like, stop being a baby. Why are you whining? All you gotta do is just sit there for 13 hours. Come on, you dumb bitch.
It's just you're making her stressed. She just literally is so incredibly spoiled from my mom.
So y'all see how crazy
she's
this
incredibly
looks.
spoiled.
When I initially seen it, I did give him the benefit of the doubt because I have a dog. But we need to be entirely honest here. This clip looks weird as fuck. Not only did this nigga not show a shred of sympathy or even go up and check on his dog, he just called her spoiled and complained. Also, pay attention to where he was reaching right before she yelps. I also want to point out that even if he didn't shock his dog, this weird desire for her to sit idly in that bed for long periods of time needs to be addressed, because at the end of of the day, even if you're not a believer in the fact he's shocking his dog, it's clear that his treatment of her is kind of questionable, especially when he got frustrated. The dog just moved, my nigga.
You could tell that in that clip, that nigga got like blowed for real, for real.
The other creators, along with any additional information, and then I'm gonna end the video with my exact thoughts and a final verdict. Let's look at Hasan's response. The first excuse was,
we getting all the way into it, okay.
And I'm very frustrated. And while I'm tweaking around, I give Kai the place command as I usually do, and there's literally a fucking emote for it in the chat for place, which is one of the things that she knows, is she's like professionally trained. And I think while she was like getting up and down from the bed,
wait, is this response before or after everybody? Okay, when I say before, I mean people called out that clip and he responded, or is this like after like everybody now knowing like, nigga, that's a shot caller and this is that response? I don't even know.
I don't know exactly what happened, but I suspect that she tweaked her her do nail, like the upper nail that's like on the side of the bed. People speculated that I was actually shocking her dew claw.
Oh, so this is the first response.
That doesn't explain his lack of urgency when addressing it, or the fact that he reached off camera for something.
This is the one that people are talking about. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that they saw. It has the capacity to vibrate, and that's it. Are you happy?
Him not showing the collar the day of already leaves room for doubt in terms of his innocence. Other people have already
damn, like out, this is crazy, bro.
And I know I said I'd get to the other creators later, but this guy is the king of neutral takes. So to see him take a strong stance was kind of surprising.
Facts.
And instead of doing what I think most people, like, not even just
this dude is hilarious, bro.
Of like showing, no, look, it's not a shock collar. Obviously, I didn't shock my dog. He instead just brushes it off, saying, no, it's not a shock collar. You're stupid for thinking that it is. And that's the attitude that his community had as well. Like, oh, you must have psychosis if you think it's a shock collar. Which I think is a little odd because it's the easiest thing in the world to prove, right? Thanks. You have all these people saying this shit. It's not true. Well, it takes like actually 3 seconds just to unclip that collar and just show like, hey guys, I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea here. This is not a shock collar. Look, here's what it is. And then explain.
Right,
I feel
like just
even a non-streamer, like a complete normie, average Joe
like, why did you have to
prepare
your response?
Like, hey, did you just shock that dog? They'd be like, oh my god, no, this is a...
He's absolutely right, by the way. But let's really think about that for a second. Instead of immediately taking the collar off and disproving the shock collar allegations, Hasan waits a day and then shows a collar that was probably tampered with. At least that's my opinion. And in this video, someone had raised the...
That's exactly what I was saying. Like, instead of just addressing it right then and there, you know, on the spot, there's no way to, like, unless you're like an amazing liar manipulator, people not finna just on the spot just lie about something like that. But if you have to prepare yourself for a response, you feel me? And then look, it's tampered with.
Brightness and analyzed
tape on
the collar and showed what appeared to be electrical tape and air gaps where the tape would be over the removable prongs of a shock collar. Well, that's if this is a shock collar, which, you know, I kind of do believe it is. And also, people were going out of their way to find the
where did he get this clip from, bro?
Post an actual vibration collar and remote, and the remote is red. Keep that in mind. Then there was these 2 images that were just comparing Hasan's collar to a shock collar and basically saying he probably did put a shock collar on his dog because these are matching. Hasan did come out with another response and he basically said niggas are schizo and that people are essentially overanalyzing his movements.
Guys that don't even know Kaya's name coming in here saying you're I know. Can we just move on, please? Because the memes were funny in the first couple of days, but now the only people that still are, like,
and he's not even like
it are people who are,
like bruh said in the beginning,
ill in the way that, like, anytime my arm moves around or like I unlock the gate or some like I do have a button on my desk for the gate, right? And I unlock the gate, and obviously if you have a dog, you know this already, when they hear that the gate is unlocked, they perk up. They're like, oh my god, he shocked her again. You know, it's just they are weird stalkers that are demonstrating their mental illness, and I think it's just, you know, it is what it is.
Low-key, what he's saying would make sense if other clips of him didn't exist, just showing some weird ass behavior. But before I get into that, did you know that Hasan literally got caught in a lie immediately during his most recent response to all of the drama?
But the third group of people are the ones who are like, look at this clip, look at that clip, look at this clip. Like, it's obvious he's moving his arms around. Like, he's fucking constantly in a state of zapping. And they've moved
Nigga, the
away
Thunder
from
God.
the initial conversation, which was, they moved away from the initial conversation, which was that, like, she didn't even have that collar on to begin with. Kaya, please. And go, just stop. And the only reason why I showed the collar was because,
bro, this is crazy. Like, I'm really locked in. Like, I'm at 100% parasocialism. Parasocialist. I'm at 100% parasocialism right now, so I'm locked in. Like, bro, this nigga's a mass manipulator. I see why he in politics, bruh. It's always, now, you know, let me not say always. Let me not group all political people in one type of, you know, demographic. But, bro, like, come on now. No apology to the dog. I still don't know if he apologized to the dog or, like, gave a real apology, came out clean or whatever. Bro, this nigga is evil.
people were clipping other instances.
I'm not gonna show the rest because it's him just giving shock collar propaganda, but I do want to point out that his reason for not immediately showing the collar just does not add up to me. What does people showing other instances of his behavior have to do with showing the collar? If it's not a shock collar, it's just like Charlie said, take that shit off right quick, show the camera, and keep it pushing. The
Facts.
entire reason for Collargate is because this dude couldn't show his dog a shred of empathy after she expressed pain. Now with that being said, here's a 4-hour time lapse of Kaya sitting in a bed. Yeah, literal 4-hour time lapse was giving the context of what's going on. It do look crazy, man. Imagine that instead of the dog just naturally chilling, this is the result of Hasan repeatedly shocking it into submission. God damn. Now I want to show y'all the clips that have dropped since Collargate started.
Did you see what Austin is saying and doing in your house? No, but I assume it's annoying. I assume it's like he threw trash everywhere or something, because a lot of people are saying, someone's been a bad girl in my absence, by the way, and you can tell because she's like literally crying. She's not used to place because while I was gone, she got to free roam like a cow. No, we're not freeing her. She needs to get used to it.
I have this clip saved on my PC.
We're
It's
not
prop theory
freeing
free
her?
roam. This gotta be the prop theory. The clips keep getting worse. It just seems like he doesn't want his dog to leave ever. He's literally a rich guy with mad resources. So if he was worried about his dog getting into things, he could definitely figure something out. So in other words, it's not even just the shocking that niggas have to take into account when it comes to this whole drama.
And also, one of the parts of this training is also supposed to put her, like, we're using the elevated bed, as you guys can see. And one of the things with the elevated bed is that she has a leash on right now on the elevated bed, so she can't like really get off of it. So she now knows to sit in place hours and hours on end.
Correct me if I'm tripping, but tying his dog to a freaking bed and using that to train her to sit for hours? Is that not crazy? God damn. I have a dog myself. I've never had to do any of that. And I'm just a normal nigga. But is this how rich people get down? Rich LA niggas, they get down like this? Mind you, a year ago, this is a Reddit post saying free Kaya and talking about how Hasan won't let her.
No, wait. What's up with Hasan always getting upset when Kaya not laying down on her bed? Why can't she just wander around like any other household pet? At least every house pet I've ever had. For the stream though, that's what you feel me? Like he gotta think of her as just a background item. You know what I'm saying? He trying to add like cool points to his room. Like he got all this shit, and then he got a fluffy ass dog right there. You feel me? Like, bro, that's what? That's an animal, bro. A real animal.
What? Yeah, it's removed by the mods. We got the collar gate cover up. Niggas are dead ass removing the post from the subreddit. But here's the weirdest clip that made me think this nigga Hasan is dead ass a tweaker.
Motherfucker, come here. Stay. If you run right now, I'll actually you, okay? In front of everyone. Stay.
But that's why the internet is a scary ass place. They just niggas gonna find clips of you, boy. And like, why does this clip perfectly match the behavior that's going on? Like, bro, the internet is scary. Whoa.
Whoa. For praising Hasan, because I like how he was a left-leaning entity in a space full of dumb streamers who are red pill adjacent while streaming to kids. But I'm not a glazer. This nigga tripping. He said he was gonna his dog and is pulling her by the tail. Even if he isn't shocking his dog with lightning cursed energy, in my humble opinion, I think he should give his dog to a new owner. Now in this clip, we see a suspicious device that Hasan pushes off to the side that was in the same place where Hasan reaches off camera in the initial video that sparked this entire
Damn, his room big.
Here's a close-up with a circle, and that device is a black remote. And if you remember, the vibration collar had a red remote. And here's another enhanced photo of the device, and let's just keep it real, bro. This is real suspicious, but I don't want to keep looking at these clips. There's clearly a lot, and Tectone was one of the main niggas pushing it forward. He's a weirdo, so it made it less credible from his rep. But I don't know about y'all, but I'm leaning towards he might be
I never heard of him.
Dog. And this is just from what I've been seeing. But the hood saying Hasan be intimidating his friends and people into defending him. But shit, I don't know, man. I'm not saying it's true.
They got clips
to decide.
I know it probably doesn't matter to you because you're going to believe what you want to believe and from the sources you want to believe it from. And that's why, like, doesn't matter what I or anyone else says, but it's not a shock collar. I've seen that collar. I've used that collar before.
I saw someone who provided info of the collar when he showed it. He took out the contact points and put electrical tape over it. I watched the same clip. There's no tape. And you can't take those points out. You cannot cut the prongs off. That's what I'm saying. The cope is so hard with a lot of people on this.
Like the electric prongs are taken out of it.
But here's my thing, right?
Oh, I don't want to watch any more of this.
Oh, I care. So you've probably been asked too. People keep coming in our chats and they're like,
go to Austin's chat.
They go to poor rickety old Austin show who's barely getting up in the morning.
why are you hanging out with a dog abuser?
Yeah.
I would like to make it clear. I don't believe that Hasan has abused a dog.
No, I also don't believe that either, because I bore witness to how you treat her, and you treat her much better than me. I tell you what.
Well, I will say.
I tell you what.
Outside of all the glaze energy these clips exude, I can't help but notice the superficial tone that they all have. These LA content creators gotta be soulless or demons or something. Maybe I'm tripping, but that energy just seems fucked up. And also, I did want to point out that they keep denying the shock collar, and it's really funny because QT Cinderella came out and exposed the lie.
My neck. No, there's no shock. Like the electric prongs are taken out of it.
But here's my.
She forgot that they were streaming. She forgot this shit was real. That is everything being recorded right now. You feel me? And she just started talking. She said too much. She thought she was gonna say something, and everybody was gonna be like, "Oh yeah, okay, I understand." No, we're way smarter than that.
Like it's only a vibrate. Like there's a setting for vibrate and there's a setting for shock.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So there's only since the prongs are in it only vibrates.
Hold on, before I comment on what we just witnessed, let me say this. This clip isn't even as crazy as you think it is. Like, yeah, okay, she exposed the lie that it was a shock collar with removable prongs and tape over it, despite everyone saying it wasn't. But the crazy part is that she hopped on call with the FaZe boys and tried to dismiss it through the notion that she got clip farmed.
Wait, Lova, you said you want to do a stream with me too? I'm down.
Not after that clip you farmed on me, you asshole.
What? I didn't even form a clip. What clip? What clip?
You're farming clips on my girl, man.
I didn't even form a clip on her, man.
I did.
I told her how to get sturdy.
What'd you do?
Jason, I want you to know I got home and I said to Letta, I said, Jason wasn't there to save me.
Wait, which one? Wait.
I wasn't there to save
what
you.
Clip? What clip?
Save her.
It was Ron and Lacey.
Wait, was it about
Lacey,
You brought it up, silky little bitch.
It wasn't even me. It was Rage.
Damn.
Wait, hold on.
What did y'all do? I'm not gonna lie, I did.
Hey, hold on.
I did
All
hit
I said
Rage.
was like, how do we all feel about the situation?
He brought it up.
No, listen. But then Raw was like, okay, so is it good or is it bad? So you don't have an opinion? So that's what it was.
You're using me as a scapegoat. You're using me as a scapegoat.
Okay. Silky's innocent then.
Wait, so I'm not innocent?
Damn.
Yeah.
Then she got her man in the background, and he kind of forced to defend it. And I know that's
Damn,
Ludwig,
this is
so
weird
he's
as
a PR
hell.
demon as well, so he gotta help mend the PR. But when you look at this clip through analytical lens, it is so crazy. Cause in a nutshell, like they're all super fake and hate each other for show. But Silky was on the money. She's trying to scapegoat him, and this is all under the guise of they clip farmed me. That's dumb. I'm trying to understand how asking about a public situation is clip farming, and then the fact that none of these niggas directly speak on any of it. None of them said the Hasan shot collar drama. It's all just circles with them. Like I said, these niggas are superficial and hate each other. And in my opinion, that marks the case being closed. Now for my personal
He just
verdict,
threw the
Hasan
phase boys
probably
under the
shocked
bus.
his dog. Even if we rule out the dog being shocked, the way this guy treats his dog, like for example, the tie training where he has his dog tied to her bed and shit, that doesn't sound like good conditions for a dog. But that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? Because what you feel obviously matters too. Obviously. But that's really all I had to say. Subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'll be easy. Bye-bye.
Damn. Wow. I don't got too much to say about that right there. It's just like, how can you even like back somebody doing some shit like that, bro? You know what I'm saying? Are you okay with animal abuse? That's what you agreeing with? And then the girl, it's like, it's so many but I be getting tongue tied because people, they be trying to reverse it, like with the AI shit. And I'm like, oh, that's AI. Oh, no, that's AI. And they try to just dismiss stuff. They try to use clip farming to dismiss things too, bro. And that shit be crazy because then that's when you get into like the parasocial. That's a spooky ass word. But you get into like them type of talks they call clip farming if you watch clips and believe in your parasocial data. But like, bro, everything just adds up. You know what I'm saying? And then the girl exposed it and then try to get mad at them for clip farming. Whole time she just looking for a way out so they could say like, oh, bad clips. Yeah, man, it's wild. Let me know what you think down in the comments, bro. I'm gonna quit all the yapping. It's your boy Vaughn. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, bro. Love.